Hello! Welcome to TRPG. I'm used to having a GM and having the GM announce everything, so I forgot what we're doing here. Hi, I am Nikki, and I am the producer here at TRPG. I'm also a fifth grade teacher and an LGBTQ plus and disability advocate. You can follow me everywhere as halfling_Nikki. And also, if you so choose, I have a donors choose going for my classroom for next year. Makes my life easier, makes the kids more comfy. So if you can, please donate. If you can't, please share. And I'm gonna call on Bo to go next.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns, and you can find me all over the internet at Dorky Teacher, except for Twitch, where I am just Dorky Teacher because Dorky Teacher was taken. Are we introducing characters?
I didn't, but yes, we could. I'm playing Millie Silva, and if you can't tell, Millie is the art teacher.
I am playing Ciel Castonguay, who is the school counselor. Yeah, I think that's everything for me. Meg! Meg, you're next. We're going clockwise, I think.
Hey, I'm Meg. You can find me on Twitter at Narnia's Pants, where I screech about being an educator in the state of Texas. Usually, otherwise it's all shit posts. So follow me, maybe. Currently, I am a general music educator at the elementary level, teaching K through 5. But I just got a job yesterday where I get to be an assistant choir director. So starting next year, I get to torment 7th and 8th grade children. So it's going to be a lot of fun. I am playing the wonderful assistant principal, Melissa Dawson, whose pronouns are she, they, just like mine. CJ.
That's me. Hi, everyone. I am CJ. I am Scholastic Dragon on the internet. That's Scholastic like the book fair, dragon like the mythical creature. Drop the O on dragon. If you don't know what the Scholastic book fair is, I can't help you. I don't. Oh, I'm a game designer. I write games. I perform. I do a lot of things on the internet. I am also a substitute teacher. So whenever folks like them need breaks, that's me, baby. I come in rolling in hot. And I don't remember my character. I'm Evelyn Graves. I'm hot, and I am the office manager. Foxy.
Hey folks, I'm Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite fox, Philly's finest. And I do a lot of stuff on the internet sometimes. Most importantly, I'm creative director of Neon Lights Roleplay, and I tell real cool stories that make people feel things, usually horniness and sadness. But outside of that, here to play teacher stuff. So I am currently ready to play Mr. Huey P, English department director, but in a school as small as ours, that also means I'm frequently teaching, usually seniors, which is not too bad, but you know. And yeah, that's all I got. I don't know I don't know who to pass it to.
Let's describe our school. So we teach at Allendale Academy, a secular private school in, did we decide Houston, Texas? And this school mascot is the armadillo. And the school colors are red, white, and blue because Texas. And the school is K through 12. So yeah, that's our school. You want to kick us off, Meg, with some morning announcements?
I need like an annoying bell.
Bum, bum, bum.
I said annoying. Mine is really obnoxious.
That's it. That's the one. Yep,
It
that's
is
the
so
one.
bad.
That's the one right there.
So
We
my
just get
students,
that's all we get. We don't even get like a fun chime.
my students, we got a new bell system this school year, and my students started a petition because they hated the bell so badly. They got all of fifth grade to sign it, most of fourth grade, a bunch of teachers, all the IAs and paras, and so the principal did. He got it changed. It was amazing. I was so
Good
proud of
for
them.
Collective action.
Yep.
This is completely off topic, but when I was a kid, our in elementary school, our bell was the opening to the Star Wars theme, and that made our school the coolest. It
That
went
is really
da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da-da, and then that was it. That's
I'm
it.
jealous.
Jealous.
Good morning, Allendale Academy Armadillos. It is our last day of school. I am so very proud of everything we've gotten to do. If you will stop trashing the third grade lockers, I know who you are. We have cameras. Just because it's the last day of school does not mean you will not have consequences. That being said, it's a wonderful, oh goodness, it's 103. It is a hot day today. Teachers, we will be staying inside for recess today. Please stay inside. Don't combust. Beyond that, we have no other announcements. School is not out until 3 o'clock. Please do not text your parents to come get you after your lunch period. Thank you. Thank you.
After doing announcements, where does Melissa Dawson head?
I just go to make my morning rounds of just like continuing to say hello to everybody. So checking out on teachers, how all they're doing, playing it very casually. Most of us have seen the news, I think, a couple of us. Just checking in on teachers, how they're doing, saying hi to all the kids, getting the last hugs, the last couple of group pictures that people want. And making my way through the grade levels, just checking up on the kids.
I believe we were going to have a morning staff meeting
Yeah.
to talk about what's going on.
Maybe an informal one where the first period is all of our free period where we don't have classes yet. Well, and then there's
Imagine
Evelyn,
a
who's an
world.
office manager, so they're always available.
I sent an email. All right, meet you in
Room
Outside.
number.
outside my door. Said Zemo.
Perfect. So yeah, Millie walks in. She's got an oversized ceramic mug that she made herself and fired in the kiln at the school. It's very colorful. She let the kindergartners paint it, so it's not colors that look good together, but it's hers. And she's got her tea and milk and sugar, and so we y'all saw the news.
Dewey, who has kind of just made his way in after talking with a student who he knows has plans to fight another student at 3 o'clock because it's the last day of school and he can't get suspended for it. At least that's his logic. And so after about 20 minutes of talking him down off of that for a bit, I'm just kind of sliding in the door, just like, okay, all right, just later. All right, see me at 3. I expect to see you there. And then walking in, just, yep. So
Ciel is also going to walk in, and Ciel's wearing this very, very large, comfy looking cardigan, and will come in and be like, "Oh my God, is everyone okay? How are you feeling?" And is going to go over and offer to hug every single one of everyone who is here. How are you feeling after the news? Glenn?
I actually was running a little late today. I don't know what any of you are talking about. I'm gonna be honest.
Ciel, do you wanna be the one to break it to her?
No.
I'm sorry, that's a big ask.
That's okay. No, it's all right. I can handle it. Well,
I mean, is it like that pterodactyls have escaped from the polar ice caps and are coming?
no, darling.
What
it's
YouTubes
not-
have you been watching?
I don't think that's. Well,
At that
there's
point,
no.
I'll walk in. Just, well, good morning, everyone. It's our last day. I know
Last day.
Jeez, phrasing, MD.
Uh,
Oh,
of school. Of school. Thanks, Miss Silva. It's the last day of school. So some of us know,
Evelyn
literally
does not.
is our last couple of days.
Evelyn hasn't
together.
heard the news.
I think Evelyn is like pulls out the phone like, I don't
You
know
might
what
you
guys
might
are
want to sit
talking-
down.
Oh my god.
Yeah. So that's gonna happen. Anyway, we're gonna try and get through today as best as we possibly can. Should issues arise, we'll handle it when we get there.
So we're pretending like this isn't happening.
Yes. This is Texas.
Cool.
I don't know that that's the
I was
best. for
gonna
the
do sidewalk
student.
chalk with the kids today. We were gonna
It's a
learn how
little
to draw the
hot, like I-
sunset.
Yeah,
I think that's
I
fine.
wouldn't do that. It's already getting real hot out. Do it on paper, maybe. The last thing we want is you or the kids to burst into flames. So yeah, stay inside today as much as you can.
Hey,
I'm hosting an end of the year get together at my house tomorrow, or on Sunday rather. Just kind of one last
Sunday.
One last.
yeah, one
Company
last.
party.
yeah.
Great.
We got through this year. There's been a lot of successes, and I am very grateful for all of you to be on my staff. Couldn't have asked for a better team this year. Should students have questions or concerns, or their parents want to pull them, I know I said they can't leave until 3:00. Quite honestly, let them leave. If they're getting called out by their parents, that is okay. I understand. I'm not one to be like, no, stay here and burn to a crisp. So let them go home. If they get called out, Miss Graves, just let them sign out, let them leave. I'm not gonna try and hold them. It's the last day of school, you know. Our
last
attendance
day.
today is probably not that high anyway, so it's probably not gonna be nearly as big of an issue.
The seniors all have Twitter. Half of them aren't coming.
That's fair. Can't blame them.
It's like
So,
the last day of
yeah,
their lives.
I hope to see you all there on Sunday. Let's try to make the best of today. If there's
Is
anything
that a-
else. Yes.
Is that a joke? Like, are you actually having a thing, or like, are you?
No, I'm having a thing, Evelyn, and of course you're invited.
Oh, okay.
You're my
okay.
right hand, my right hand, and my second in command. I need you.
Oh, yeah, no, of course, yes. I'll get a spreadsheet.
It will be a potluck,
Um,
so bring whatever you want. I might make it like an apocalypse party, so like a potluck kind of theme.
Oh, that's a horrible
a
pun.
potcalypse on Sunday.
Exactly.
Oh.
Gotta make it themed so it's not as scary,
Do you
right?
want me to make a banner?
If you want to, you're more than welcome to. That being said, we've got about 5 minutes till the bell rings, so let's go ahead and get back to our classes, and I will see you all later.
Follow-up question before we all head out. Ev, do we still keep that Jack in the staff fridge?
Yes.
Sweet. And he's gonna turn and walk that way.
Oh, if any of your students, are feeling distressed, if they find out, my door is always open. They can come by and we can talk about it. If any of you, need to chat, I'm here.
I'll send Anaya and Malcolm your way, probably. They'll be looking for you probably around third period. Using that obvious lens between every, school counselor and English teacher, wherein all of my favorite kids are also all of your favorite kids, because let's face it, most kids who love English teachers also usually have lots of problems. I say that because I was one of them.
Stop this. I'm being attacked.
Listen, if anything, it's mutual, all right? Everyone's hurt here.
A child to English teacher pipeline. Deal with it.
Cool. So I'm gonna go adjust my lesson plans. Thankfully, I don't have a class right away. Cool. CL, you want to help me with that?
Of course,
Since,
yeah.
you don't
yeah,
have
I
a
can-
class, and maybe you can come.
No, I don't. I didn't. I mean, I have one meeting with a student later on today, talking about what their plans are for the summer. But yeah, I can come help for a bit.
Great. Cool. Great. Awesome.
Yeah.
I'll see you later.
Go team. And then just Evelyn just kind of walks away, kind of sits at their desk, and then just kind of like disassociates, just stares off into the void for about a few hours. Till, till Huey kind of walks past for the jack, and it's like, oh yes, can you get me one too?
Oh, definitely already brought like two of like the small like travel size flight bottles. Has a few more in the pocket, just like drops off 2 or 3. Just 3 o'clock's a long way away.
So, this game always starts each day. So we have 3 days. So today is Friday, the last day of school. We have Saturday, and we have Sunday is the day that the sun explodes and everybody dies. So yeah, trigger warning. If you're not prepared for that, this might not be the show for you, or you want to quit after the break because we won't be hitting that point until after the break. And then, so we start off with one group scene every day, and then each character gets one personal scene. And then we all end on a group scene, which is perfect for the last day of school. Yesterday, for our last day of school, we all stood outside and waved to the kids as they got on the buses, and then we all had lunch together in a potluck. So that was really cute. So I'm going to put out a bid that we do something like that for our last scene. But right now, we get individual scenes. So what is everyone up to?
I think Huey mostly settles back into routine, honestly. His first period's free. He has a homeroom, which, but he doesn't usually bother with them. They're pretty scarce anyway because seniors in homeroom. So when the 3 kids who actually come to homeroom show up, he just kind of lets them sit and get their notes ready, prep for the day, walk to their lockers, whatever. And then once they head out, he falls into his usual routine of turning on a cycle of like some lo-fi hip hop beats of like he keeps them on all day for his students and, getting a slideshow ready. It's just like, some things he goes over every now and then. He doesn't have like a chair or anything. He kind of just has moved his desk to like the middle of the upper part of the classroom and kind of just sits on that often. So he kind of just places himself there as kids funnel in, does the usual high fives and handshakes and greetings for the kids who are there. And then as they all kind of settle in, he, I think, starts to launch into his usual lecture of just like, all right, so we cover Heart of Darkness and you're all done with most of your senior projects. So at this point, I think we're mostly just wrapping everything left. So if anybody knows what to take, and I think he turns around and sees the few faces of the seniors who are there. Again, most of whom have a Twitter account and have probably seen. And so he just kind of freezes and it's just like, right. And I think he kind of spends several minutes saying nothing, like just kind of sitting there staring at all of them before he kind of flops back down on his desk and just says, a mentor of mine wrote a poem once about lightning bugs. It's a really, really good one, actually. I've probably read it for you guys a few times. I'm sure a few of them grown because I've thought about the poem maybe 3 or 4 times throughout this semester.
I'm totally going to play one of your students in this scene.
But if you remember the unit on it, then the most important part of that poem isn't that it's about being captured. It's about the feeling of freedom, right? Of escaping, getting away, right?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know everything about everything, Holmes. I sure as hell don't. But if I know anything, it's that the best thing one can do with a life that's short is to cling to all the good things you can feel, like being free. Yeah?
So what you're saying is we should leave now.
I'm not saying that specifically.
I mean,
but I am saying, though, certainly true. I'm sure I do too. But what I am saying is, with whatever time we got left, we could spend it worrying about what wasn't done, what should have been done, what could have been done, or how it wasn't done right. Or we can celebrate what was done, who we did meet, what we did do, and thrive in those things for the little bit of time we have left here. Yeah?
Yeah, we've been telling y'all millennials that this was going to happen.
You're not wrong. Fortunately, we're bad at listening. So, I don't know. Sorry?
I mean, it's not totally your fault. It's more like the boomers and Gen X. They kind of fucked everything up for everybody. You can write me up for saying fuck. I don't care.
You're good.
Can I eat my
Free
Cheetos?
expression, yeah? Yeah, you know what? There's a bin of snacks behind my desk. I normally told you guys you couldn't have. Anybody want
Fuck
anything?
yeah. And she goes and gets some like hot Cheetos.
Yeah, he just brings the bin out and cracks it open and lets anyone grab whatever they feel like grabbing at this point. It's like I think he also because I think I do in my classroom, he has like a library of like reading material, everything from like pretty serious like novellas and novels people want to read through to like a large collection of like comic materials. I have the entire Ultimate X-Men run. I have the entirety of Bendis's Fantastic Four run and New Avengers, which is both and Secret World actually. I have the entirety of the original Bendis Miles Morales Ultimate Spider-Man run, a bunch of things like that. So like normally it's like when you're done your work, you can grab these and take a read. I think he honestly just again picks one up and like starts reading it. A very clear sign of like, hey, you know what? Just whatever you're feeling today. You want to have some snacks, read a book, chill,
I think she
leave.
like goes and opens a window and pulls out a bottle of nail polish and just starts painting her nails.
You would
I
fully
think.
see a
Oh,
tall, lanky kid wearing all black, a My Chemical Romance shirt.
absolutely.
What shape are my glasses in that time?
So
Go
we
and
calling
grab
ourselves
the
out
Miles
now?
Morales run and start reading.
Absolutely. No, and
Wearing a studded belt.
yeah, and I think like the
Uh-oh.
kid doing their nails in the window, like Huey's definitely kind of had that again, similar to me, that snarky way of calling them out, and always just like without turning around, just I can see you by the way, or just it's not a nail salon, just small things like that. And
Oh, you
so
like the color?
no, I think in this case he actually walks over this time, and like I think she like expects him to maybe say that. He's just like, not bad actually.
You want me to paint
Pretty.
yours?
The hell, why not?
Fantastic. She pulls out a nail file and starts doing your nails.
Yeah, and he'll just sit and answer any random all the questions kids ask you randomly throughout the semester, but you never actually answer. He'll just sit and answer a bunch of those for the rest of the first period while getting his nails done by a student, apparently.
Mr. Huey, what's the third hole?
Oh dear. Ask a health teacher.
I feel like this is going to come up in every single one of our personal
Everybody, you've ruined it. You've only gone and done it.
It feels appropriate.
And yeah, I think that's about the whole of my solo scene. It's just like Huey kind of just hanging out with his seniors for a bit. They're not too far apart in age. So this might be like the first time they kind of really see him let his guard down and just kind of exist in the same space as them for a while. He'll probably even talk about some course material and like things that he made them read that he hated. Just like, yeah, no, I hate that book actually, but I'm sorry. I made you guys read it, but you know, it's curriculum, Texas. Yeah, that's all I got.
Awesome. Well, I can go next. So Millie is walking with CL back to her classroom, which is this, and apparently in the South they still have art classes, which is real cool. For some reason, my liberal ass area doesn't. It's real cool. So she has a big like classroom with a roll up door, which is great for when it gets real fumey in here. It has a kiln, it has all that stuff. And there's just kids' art projects all over the walls. The linoleum, it has stains from paint and all that stuff. And she's got like the racks of butcher paper. And so she goes over and hands CL a ruler or a tape measure, and she's like, "Here, we're gonna measure out this much butcher paper," and has you hold that, and then she rips the butcher paper off and puts it out on one of her long tables. And so I'm thinking it's the end of the world and I feel fine. What do you think?
Yeah. Do you? Do you feel fine?
I mean, we've been
Can I interject for like 2 seconds?
Yeah.
About that point, you'll get an email from me being like, by the way, don't tell the kids. If they don't already know, don't say anything.
Yeah.
And then they'll be like, signed,
Feel like
Miss,
we-
you know.
We get the little
Thanks,
chime
AP
on
Dawson.
Outlook. Yeah, so she gets a little chime on Outlook and is like, I mean, this is for the potluck, so I'm still gonna do this. But like, what do you think? I question mark at the end, you think, or exclamation mark?
I think exclamation mark I think is probably good. Or sorry, question mark. Probably good.
Both?
Yeah, interrobang.
Cool. All right. And so then she starts penciling out the she starts penciling out the sun in the background, but then it's like jagged in half, and then the words it's the end of the world as we know it, and I feel fine across that, and then puts a question mark, exclamation mark, and then starts to pull out her bingo daubers, because bingo daubers make really great art supplies for writing, because it's easy to control, it has lots of paint, they're very bright, and she starts filling those in, and then goes back over it with some black Sharpie as the outline, like one of those real thick chisel tip ones, and then stands back and admires her work. And what do you think?
It looks good. I think you did a great job.
Thanks. Now to figure out what to do with the kids for the rest of the day, because I was going to take them outside for chalk. But don't
Do it
want
in
to get
here.
them sunburnt.
Just do it in here.
Chalk in here.
Well, I don't know. You could do something else very similar. Let them draw on the floor.
You know what
Well,
I've
last
always
day.
wanted to do? Paint the
What?
floor like a chalkboard. But I've never been able to do it because I couldn't get it approved. But fuck it, I'm going to do it.
Yeah.
You want to help?
Yeah.
All right.
Sure. I'll help.
And so she goes into her cabinet and she's got that paint that turns surfaces into chalkboards. And she hands you one can and some paint rollers. And she just starts on one side of the room. And, well, she plugs in all her fans that she uses when it gets too hot or when they're trying to
Go and
dry.
open a bunch of windows.
Yeah, and so she has the fans blowing, and when it's this hot outside, it's gonna dry. And so she just starts painting the floor with this chalk paint, which is drying pretty quickly.
I feel like Ciel at some point is like helping and like paints themselves into a corner, and it's just like has to like climb over some furniture to not ruin the whole thing. It's good.
So, how are you doing? This is a big ask of someone who's only been here for like this year.
Yeah, I feel like I was just starting to get to know everyone. I try to enjoy, every moment that we've had together, appreciate those little days. That Christmas party was great. But yeah, it's a shame.
Yeah. Well, I don't know. I think like I've been kind of prepared for this,
How so?
well, it's not like we haven't been told that like this could happen. And like, you know, we haven't been taking care of the earth anyway, so we were going to burn ourselves alive anyway. Eventually.
Mm-hmm. But
So, yeah, I think what I'm going to do this weekend is get really fucking high and just eat a lot of shit. Like, fuck veganism, right? Like, it's no longer relevant. I was doing it for the earth, and I don't give a shit because we're all going to die.
you know what? That's valid. That's totally valid. Anything that you do right now is a completely acceptable response to something. If you want to get high and completely just disassociate for a while and just be like part of the world, you do it. Connect with something. Do you have anyone that you're going to be seeing this weekend?
Well, I'm going to the potluck on Sunday,
Mm-hmm.
and I have to go to Costco to get, or what was it? HEB? Yeah. Gotta go to HEB this weekend for supplies, so I'm gonna see lots of people there because you know how that place is on Saturdays.
Yeah. I obviously this is something that's never happened before. It's like are people going to be there? I kind of hope people are going to be like with their families, you know?
I mean, people usually bring their families to these things. I
But
don't
I
have
mean,
family
like
to bring though, so yeah, it's
going
just
to
gonna be me.
HEB and getting stuff, you know? Like,
What was that?
I feel like it's going to, I said, going to HEB to grab stuff. Like, I feel like people are going to, I hope people aren't just going shopping, you know, and just pretending things are normal when they're clearly not.
Well, what do you think? I mean, not much else we can do. I mean,
Just
I don't
think
have
it's,
anything I'd rather do than get ready for a barbecue and then go home and lay on my couch and eat chocolate ice cream or something. Like,
do you have anyone you want to talk to before? Anyone,
not really.
anyone you no unresolved anything?
I mean, I could tell my dad to fuck off one last time. That might be cool.
You could. You absolutely could, you know?
Probably will, if I
We
can find
have
him.
we have literally 2 more days, give or take, until the sun completely explodes and takes us all out.
Yeah.
So I say go for it.
Well, I think I will. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Um, my plan. Hold on. Sorry, I'm trying to fix something. I'm gonna call my mom because we haven't spoken in like five
Who hasn't
years.
spoken?
Me and my mom, we haven't spoken in about 5 years, and so I'm gonna try to, you know, get back in touch. We things didn't end well between us last time we spoke. Coming here was not something that she wanted for me. So
Universal queer experience, my friend.
okay, this should be working now. Are captions working? Are they working?
It's still not picking you up, and so we do captions
What?
through we do captions through Google Meets for those who are watching, and for some reason it only picked up when you were talking when my speaker was louder, and then it was captioning it as me talking. So I don't know
Oh, that's
why.
weird.
Like when you talk, it doesn't light up in Google, so I don't know what it's doing.
Okay, give me. I'm gonna reload this page.
Okay.
Is it working now?
No, now
Why
it's
is it
still
not
showing up
working?
as if I'm talking. That's so weird.
What? Turn on caption? No, that's just me.
Oh well. So
Okay.
when you're talking, it'll be me. It'll say it's me, but at least it's better than no captions at all. Um,
Um,
we
when
have
when the
become
scene
a
is done,
hive
I'll try to
consciousness.
fix.
That is why
That's right.
it's
We are collective.
yeah, it's the same hair and the glasses and the that whole bit. We're just the same person, but opposite ends of a
Hmm.
spectrum.
Hmm.
Queer
Um,
hive mind strikes again.
cool. Well, um, good luck on that phone call. If you want to come over and get high and eat Haagen Dazs and watch trash TV with me, you're more than welcome. Um,
That sounds actually delightful. I would love to.
fantastic. Let's do that. Um, move over, Zool. There's only Nikki now. um, uh, cool. Well, I will let you know when I'm done at HEB. Unless you want to go with me for that too.
Are you going right after class?
No, I'm going tomorrow.
Oh, tomorrow. Uh, Fuck it. Yeah, sure.
Sweet. Well,
Pick up stuff for that
great.
potluck.
I'll text you when I'm close to your place.
Hotcalypse? Really?
What?
That name was so. The name for the potluck. What was it? Apocalypse?
A pot cup. Yeah. So you know how Melissa always does those really bad puns in her emails?
Uh huh.
Yeah, it's all of that. You know,
But like,
It's
come
like-
on.
it's a thing principals gotta do, right?
Yeah, I guess so.
Also,
Uh,
screw you out of character. I came up with that on the fly. Leave me alone.
I mean, out of character, it's hilarious. In character,
So good.
In character, it is a very
Oh.
principal move. All right. Well, I'm going to assume that our characters have totally hung out before, so she knows where you live. Cool. So I'll text you when I'm headed over.
yeah, for sure.
Cool.
Uh,
Well, have a good rest of your day. Hope it's
Mhm.
real smooth and pleasant.
uh-huh. I have to talk to a student about what their plans are for the summer.
Oh God, that means they're old enough to know what's happening.
Yeah.
Guess that's a
Um,
what are you doing for the rest of this weekend conversation now.
I shouldn't say this, but this is not a student that would deal with this information very well. This would be great. This is
Do you want my puppets?
no. That would not go well.
All right.
But-
Well, good luck. We can decompress tomorrow
Mm-hmm.
or after school if you need. No worries there. Yeah. See you later. And do you want to have octopus?
Those flip. Yep.
Do you want to do your own like solo scene? And someone else can play that student.
Sure. Yeah. Who wants to play? My plan for the student was that they have been dealing with of heavy mental health issues, and we were going through like, okay, like what's gonna be happening this summer? Like, do you have a plan for that?
I can.
Okay.
I can. There we go. I was like, it's not picking me up. Yeah. I come into your office looking partially disheveled, sweatpants, just like some sneakers, a sweatshirt that I am indeed sweating in, and just kind of like sit down, like arms out on the chair.
What is your name?
Oh, that's a good question. Crystal.
Crystal. Come on in, Crystal. Come on, have a seat. Have a seat. It's hot. I know my air conditioner has been broken for the last like couple weeks. I've been talking to admin, and they haven't been fixing it. It's not really. I have a fan, and you see, there's like a fan that has like ice packs taped to it.
I think like Crystal just kind of like walks over and stands in front of the fan for like a solid like 2 minutes, just kind of like, okay. And then just like walks back over to the chair and kind of says, so, and then like trails off, doesn't say anything.
Yeah. So last time we spoke about summer's coming up. You were having some anxiety around not having things to do, and we kind of talked about making a plan for the summer. How did that go?
Didn't.
No.
Didn't.
Okay.
Didn't do nothing. Didn't. Yeah. No. I went home and I started writing, And then I said, forget this. And then I started watching TV.
Okay, start watching TV. Well, that's okay. You know, if you know, if you didn't feel like you did, then maybe it wasn't the thing for you anyway. You know, if you didn't feel like you wanted to do it, if it didn't feel important to you, we don't have to. Like anything we do in here is all to help you, right? So if it doesn't feel important for you,
Well, like, so I went to go do it. And then I started looking at the piece of paper. And then I got really nervous because I was like, well, what if I write down the wrong thing? And then I was like, well, like, why should I write down anything at all? So then I started watching TV because I didn't have to write. I don't have to write when I watch TV.
that's, you know what? I get it. Would it help if I did the writing for you? Just tell me.
Sure. I'm gonna say yes.
Mhm.
Okay.
Okay. So let's start simple. This weekend. Any plans for the weekend?
Watch TV.
Watch TV. Okay. And any time to see family in there?
No, because they stress me out. I try to sit in my room as much as possible.
Okay. And what about you mentioned a friend that you like to go by, but who was that again?
Oh, Kyle.
Kyle. Yeah, Kyle. What about seeing Kyle? Would you want to spend some time with Kyle?
I mean, I do. I really do. But every time I go to text Kyle, I think, well, what if he doesn't want to hang out with me? And like, what if he doesn't respond? So, like, instead of texting Kyle, I think about texting Kyle, and I just don't because that's easier.
Hmm. So
Also-
you're afraid that Kyle is not going to want to talk to you. Is that it?
Yeah, like, because Kyle's so cool and busy. Like, why would I? No, it's good. I can watch TV. See, TV is always there for me.
That's fair, but you know, you can't ever know what's in someone's head until you talk to them, right? And I know it's easier to, consider, all of the awful things, but you can't know if maybe they actually were waiting for you. Maybe they felt the same way. Maybe they were worried about, you not wanting to talk to him, and, they've been just waiting for you to send them a message.
Okay. Yeah, I can get behind that. That's fully possible. Kyle likes to hang out with me when we're at school, so why wouldn't Kyle hang out outside of school?
Mm-hmm.
That's what I
Absolutely
tell myself, to at least pull up their contact information.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so send. So I gotta send a text.
Mm-hmm.
Eventually.
Okay. Why not right after this? Or tomorrow?
Because that makes it real. How about, okay, what if I do it right now?
Yeah, sure. Go for it. Do it right now.
Okay. And then like they kind of like run to their bag and like pull out their phone really fast, and then they just like stare at it.
Okay. What if you just said it as plain as possible? Hey, do you want to hang out tomorrow?
Okay. I'm gonna write it down on a piece of paper, and then, hey,
Okay.
can you want to hang out tomorrow?
Hmm.
And then they look at the piece of paper, and they put the paper down, and they pick up their phone, and they look at the piece of paper, and they look at their phone, and they start typing as slowly as possible, like
Right.
every single word, kind of like, okay,
You're doing
Do I-
great, Crystal. Do
do I have to hit send?
you want me to do it?
That would be great.
So I just lean over and I
Just
press the send button.
Oh my god. I'm pretty
That
cool.
wasn't so bad. That wasn't so bad.
Yeah,
Right?
definitely. I think
And
it's-
whatever happens, happens. Right?
Yeah. I think it's, and then I think like immediately if the phone rings, it's like, oh my god, Kyle, let's hang out.
There you go. See? You know, I'm so proud of you, Crystal. You've come such a long way since the beginning of the school year. We first started seeing each other. Yeah.
Sent a text. CJ's like, what? All these years sent a text. Yeah, no, I get this. Yeah. Thank you. Really excited to spend my last few days with Kyle. They've been really like really important to me, and
Yeah.
gonna-
I mean, you've said, he's been with you through all the hard things, right? So seeing him this weekend will,
Yeah.
get you through it.
Yeah.
Great start to the summer.
Yeah. Thanks. Thank you. Whew, it's like I'm a lot less anxious about heat death than I expected.
Heat death?
Yeah, the points out to the window, the sun, boom.
Okay, okay.
Yeah, it's all over Twitter.
Yeah, Ciel just leans back, and like all of the tension that they've been holding that whole session just kind of leaves their body.
It's like, are you okay?
I'm going to be completely honest with you, Crystal. I was not sure if you knew and whether or not I should be the one to tell you, because I was told not to.
Oh, no. Like, I woke up and saw it on Twitter, but like, what's there to be anxious about? It's going to happen.
No, you're right. What is there to be anxious about?
I was so scared that Kyle didn't want to hang out with me. Like, that's nerve-wracking.
Funny how we can face the end of the world, but texting our friends sometimes is a little bit too hard.
Preach. Those are wise words. You should like put that in a book or something, like, or make a blog.
I will try to get it done in the next 2 days.
Yeah. Good luck with, I don't know, the counselor things. Like,
I will.
okay. I'm gonna go hang out with Kyle because I'm cool.
Yeah, you go ahead. I hope you have a blast and no phrasing. I hope you have a lovely weekend. I hope everything goes well with Kyle, and that's it.
And they kind of get up and like go to the door and they say, do I need to like, do I have to stay? Like, can I go home? Because like, okay, cool. Yeah. Okay.
Don't tell anyone I told you that.
I wasn't,
You do what you listen. You got to do what you got to do.
yeah, I wasn't going to talk to anyone. That stresses me out. I was just going to run.
Fine. I give you permission. Don't tell anyone I gave you permission, but I give you permission to go home, be with your, be with your family, go talk to your friends online, hang out with Kyle. Enjoy these last few days. You deserve it. You are an incredible person. And I'm so happy to have known you for these few months.
Good luck. Thanks so much for everything. And then they sprint out of the office.
And as the door closes, Ciel is just going to break down and start crying. I think that's probably a good spot for that scene to end.
All right.
Somebody wants to pick up the next one, and I can try to fix my microphone.
Yeah. Meg, I have an idea for the AP and me.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. I do. Which is funny because I was like, I also just spoke. I think Evelyn is like sitting at their desk and then kind of like is looking at the list of things for like prep for next year, and then kind of like it sets in a little bit and then just kind of scrolls real quick and looks for something that could be done now and will and kind of is helpful, and sees like building like emergency exit checks. It's like, I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do this one. I'm gonna go for a walk. And then kind of like gets up and goes to your office and says, hey, AP Dawson.
Yeah, what's up?
I'm gonna check the exits. Do you wanna like I know, like I wanted to, I'm gonna do it.
Okay.
Do you want to come? Like if you want, you can walk with me.
Sure. I could use the walk.
This is unless you're busy.
Looks at the phone for the agenda. No, we've got about an hour until lunch duties need to start, so we should be okay.
Oh, do it now.
Yeah, that's good.
Cool. And then they just kind of leave out the thing. And then kind of like as just kind of a pushing doors. Yeah, like yep, it's the door. It works. It's locked. So you ready? Excited for the pot calypse?
I mean, as ready as we can be. Like I said, the end of the world, it's as comfortable as it can be. There's not a lot of prep for it. Just also like, I mean, you know how I hosted like the friends, the coworker giving miss thing. This is different.
Because it's a potluck, or because like we're dying?
Oh, the potluck for sure.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought. Yeah, like it's like fundamentally so different. You like, one, you kind of prepare food, and the other, everyone brings it. Like, what if the food doesn't like mix? Like, what if it clashes? Like,
exactly. Like if somebody brings in like ambrosia salad, like who makes that anymore? Minnesotans? Like
Have you ever had it?
It tasted like toothpaste.
Oh, ew.
Yeah, I don't think it was. I don't think. I don't think they made it right. But I didn't like it to begin with. I didn't like the concept, so I just never ate it again. But I'm planning on doing some brisket, maybe a couple of burgers, keeping it simple. My ex-wife left the smoker, so I've got that. I figured I could work it out. Figure it out.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't even thought about what I'm freaking get. But if you're making a lot of meats, then I can do some grains, maybe like I don't know, rice, some flavored
Rice
rice.
isn't green.
And I think that just like
Sorry, Foxy.
What?
Well, we could do rice, maybe some salads or something, like just one of those. They have the like Caesar mixes and like those little like packs or whatever. You could get a couple of those, only like $6. It is the end of the world, so I wonder if they're going to charge us for that.
I'm sorry, I'm still stuck. So why is it called grains of rice? That like I
Oh, grains. I thought you said greens for a minute. Sorry about that.
Oh no.
I forget your.
Grains.
Yeah, my bad. I thought the Texas twang didn't quite
So
translate
fun.
to not Texan accent. Sorry.
So
Um,
good. So good. Yeah, no, I was like, you you got me for a minute. I was really rethinking all of my life up until that point.
Also
Right
very
there.
confused.
Just
It's okay.
right
It's
there.
okay. We yeah. No, some grains would be good. Rice would be fine. Do you know what anyone else is bringing?
No, not at all. But like I could send a text, like I guess I could send a text, like, what's everyone doing?
Okay.
Fill out this spreadsheet.
Ooh,
Please.
we could do a Google form. You know how much I love those.
Yeah, I'm like a little worried about how like I think everyone will respond in time. Like,
True. Yeah, okay. Like a Google sheet should work just fine.
yeah,
We could do that. Just like put your name, put whatever you're gonna do. Well, okay, let's go ahead and send that out. Aw, Sphinx. We could. Yeah, let's go ahead and do that. And then after this, we could, let's see, maybe. So if I've got the meats, like Arby's, if I have the meats, I have you bringing grains like rice and stuff. We at least for sure we need like, sodas, maybe water. Would water work better? In the heat death of the universe, do you think water is?
I'm thinking we might be a little scarce on water, but we can get some.
I have a Brita, so
Perfect.
worst comes to worst. Okay, we could make that work. Yeah, go ahead and create that. I think we're at the last door, and it works like a door.
Awesome. I actually have something I need to do before I head back to the office. You cool with just running back?
Yeah, of course.
Without me?
I need to go see, some of the other teachers anyway and check in on them. So we'll see. We'll see how everyone else is doing, and I'll check in and make sure that we've not got people wigging out and all that.
Yeah.
Bless you.
Oh, did it not? Yeah, sick. And I think like Evelyn like splits off from you and like walks through the halls for a few moments and then like finds a closet, like a broom closet, like goes inside and just kind of like hits the wall and slumps down to the ground and just starts crying. And that's the end of my scene.
I'll piggyback, I guess, since I'm already there. As I'm wandering through, just talking to various teachers, I'll walk past Huey's class as he's getting his nails painted.
AMD.
Hey, working hard or hardly working?
A little bit of both.
Fair enough. Just keep going.
And there's definitely a couple students who cut Huey a weird glance as you walk away, which I just shoot back at them and don't say anything about.
You get it
I
like a
didn't see shit,
tisk
so you're good.
from the girl doing your nails.
And I'll make my way down towards Mrs. Silva's class or Miss Silva's class and be like, "Hey, Miss Silva, oh, you painted the floor."
Yeah.
You did.
I mean,
On
what
Zoom.
are you gonna do? Fire me? It's the last day of school and almost
muted
the
on
end of the
Zoom.
world. So
Okay.
Mickey, you're muted.
On
shut
Zoom.
up.
There we go.
So the captions
I can read the
picked me up,
captions.
so the audience knew what I said. What I said was, yeah, what are you gonna do? Fire me? It's the last day of school and almost the end of the world, so
Well, the best part about that was I was gonna let you do it anyway. I just had to get it checked with, the big boss, but I was down for it. I thought it would have been a really cool art project for the kids.
that's because
Um,
you're cool, but your boss is not. So I
I
know.
find my ways.
They-
You
can
know
throw
I
the-
find my ways.
You can throw the bureaucracy out the window. We're all gonna die in a few days.
Yeah, fuck it. You're right. How are your classes going?
I mean, I haven't had one yet.
It's noon and you haven't had a class yet?
It's noon.
Yeah.
Uh,
Are there more kids out than I thought?
I, mm,
Well, that makes sense. Oh well.
you know, I've got time blindness, right? Like,
Yeah.
yeah. Okay. Well, I could push into some classes. Offer
don't think
somebody
you
who
have-
doesn't
oh, you
usually
know
have
what
today,
today is?
some time.
I forgot today is also your B day. You don't have anything until you have the littles this afternoon.
Yeah.
I forgot about that. You're good. You're good.
Well, I mean, I could, you know what? I'm gonna go see what the music teacher is up to. Hang out with her a little bit. If that's okay.
Yeah, go for it. I
Cool.
don't see why not.
And she'll leave the fans going and the windows open and head over to the music room.
And then I guess on the way closer to the front, I'll swing into CL's office and just be like, knock knock.
Hey.
It's a stupid question, and I know the answer, but are you okay?
Yeah. Yep. I'm good. I'm all right. Just that was a rough final session is all.
Oh, you had Crystal today, didn't you?
Yeah. Bless her heart, that child.
See, look at you, already adapting to the Southernisms.
Yeah. Yeah, we're doing all right. We're handling it. How goes? I'm assuming you're just planning for the potluck.
Yes, actually, Evelyn just sent to you guys. Oh, I forgot to tell. We'll see it. Evelyn
What
just
Millie's
sent you
bringing
a.
can't be on the list.
Evelyn sent you guys the like a little Google sheet just to kind of like state whatever y'all are bringing. That way, I know like that I've got enough space.
Ooh, yeah. I think you're gonna love it. I don't think you really have it around here very much. It's called ambrosia salad.
I saw that coming a mile away, and I hate you.
It's so
Yeah.
good.
I've had it once. It wasn't my favorite, but maybe yours.
Oh,
will
but
be
you haven't
better.
had mine. I'll
Does
tell
it
you
have-
what. I'll
does
bring
it
it back
have-
up. I'll bring some cobbler as well.
Ooh,
Okay.
okay.
We'll have both.
Okay. Do you put pecans in yours? Because I've heard
No,
like
I'm
with
allergic.
pecans, it's really good.
I'm allergic.
Oh, I don't know if anyone has a peanut allergy. Maybe don't
I
do
do.
pecans, but okay. No,
I've
that sounds wonderful.
I've mentioned. Okay. I've mentioned it a couple times that I have a real severe nut allergy, but it's fine.
That's right. I'm so sorry.
I just won't eat that stuff. It's fine.
No, I don't think anyone's picking anything with nuts. I forgot. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
Um,
Won't have to worry about it in a couple days anyway.
true. I mean, burning sun, nut allergy.
Yeah, one is a little bit more deadly than the others, for sure. Um,
Well, I also wanted to let you know that I am so glad that you came and joined us this year. You've been a wonderful asset to the team. The kids all adore you. It's been great to see how well you've been able to work with them and make a difference for them. And these kids have desperately needed somebody like you in their lives.
Thanks. I'm sorry. Can I give you a hug?
Yeah, of course.
I'm a hugger, and it's the last day. I'm gonna hug my principal or my assistant principal. It's fine.
Yeah, come here. Come bring it in.
I give you a big
How
hug.
tall is CL?
I'm gonna say 5'9".
Okay. I'm still short, so it's fine.
And I just wanted to say everyone here has been so welcoming to me, and made some great friends. And what could have been a really awful year was made better in no small part by you and by everyone else at school. So,
Well, I hope to see you on Sunday. And
I'll be there.
Yeah.
Roja salad. Gonna be good.
I'll leave.
Never gets better.
Yeah, and as I leave, is I think, if the group is okay with this, but like when we all get the national alert on our phones saying, "Hey, it started." And all you're gonna hear in the hallway is "shit," and I like run to the front to make like a very, very quick announcement. So you're gonna hear "Bennett!" Teachers and staff, please check your emails in approximately 3 minutes for an update regarding everything we have just received. We follow the instructions in that email. If you have any questions, call my cell. Boop. And I run over and I send an email going, if the kids are asking to leave, that's fine. Just don't send them all at once. I can't handle the ambush.
Elementary today is gonna come to the office and help.
Yeah, and so it's if you do not have a class in the afternoon, please come to the front office and just kind of help me navigate all of the students that are leaving and all the parents that are coming up, because you know it's going to happen. Just keep an eye out, work on keeping the kids calm. Put a movie if you haven't already been. Let them take a nap. Something. Keep them calm.
Yeah, and people send a text to MD, just like, I'm gonna bring out the Xbox in case anyone gets bored, because there's a few kids who like don't really have great places to be after school, so sometimes kind of hang out in the class after school for like several hours sometimes. So when they kind of just like brought his old Xbox from home and just brought it to school and keeps it there now, so he just kind of brings that out and plugs it into his monitor and is like, all right, I got a Halo and whatever else you can find in the cabinet. If anyone's like around, just like wants to play some games, like not go home for a bit, just come on in. Just, don't be afraid to lose.
Yeah. And so it'd be like, signed MD, and just flop in the chair. and scream.
Evelyn hears you screaming. I think this is a normal occurrence. Just like closes the door, like goes, like helps folks. Like, yep. Like parents come in. It's like, yeah, like sign them out. Please make sure, like, to get just kind of like trot for them, trying to be as normal as possible, but also like if somebody comes in and they're freaking out, it's like just go, like, please, just.
Millie ends up sending out an email to everyone because one of the kindergarten teachers decided to leave so she could be with her family. And so now Millie is subbing in a kindergarten classroom. So she just brings them to the art room and they get to town on that chalk floor, but all other art classes are now canceled. So.
Yale is probably taken out their free hugs pride shirt that they have in their office and is putting that on under their cardigan and is going and kind of helping to direct people in different directions, giving some hugs as people leave, generally just trying to be helpful.
All right, should we end the school day and have our group scene?
Me?
So I think at the end of the school day, Millie is covered in chalk. That's why she's got her smock on. And like tiny little handprints. And she walks the little chickens outside. So that's what I call small children. They're the little chickens because they always follow the mama hen. So she walks them outside and helps them get into their cars at the drop-off or get on the bus. And stands out and waits for the buses to leave and waves at all the kids leaving, and then goes back to her art room. And she's been like putting on a bold, like brave face for a while. And she goes back to the room, has a good sob, gets into her cabinet, puts her mascara back on, and then walks to the staff room for our potluck that we have as a tradition at every end of the school year.
Like,
Really?
oh, go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
I was just going to say, as you're walking down the hall and like the kids have all left and stuff, after your sob, after you've had your moment, Ciel kind of walks alongside and kind of like laces their arms around you and starts like walking with you. Not saying anything, just walking with you.
As we all enter the staff room, you're just gonna see Melissa pull up this stupid screen.
Ah,
There we go.
Hold up.
Nothing?
It's alcohol.
Fight me.
you put it in
green
front of your
screen.
face, it might work.
Yeah.
Like in front of your,
You
like
have
in
to
front of your
like
body.
you have to do one of these.
Yeah,
Is
it's gotta
that
be
So you
like
have a
in front
green
of you.
screen.
Uh,
Might
Oh, the phone screen?
no, you can drink on Twitch.
I'm pretty sure it's perfect. Yeah, I'm
Making
not
sure.
sure. Again.
made it worse.
And now our
But
assistant
it
principal is a
it
demon.
a giant bottle of wine.
Oh, okay.
Whatever. And it is Meg size. Thank you for
Ah.
the pride.
Oh, I
So
because
tiny, got it.
Shut up. It is a large bottle, and it's just like the little tiny like water cups from the nurse's office. And she just
Ones with
starts to like
that pattern on them, you know.
yeah, and she
like
just starts to like
turquoise
pour
ones.
out little baby cups for everybody. And just is like, well, we did it. We made it through what this day is. Once again, thank you for everything you all have done for Allendale and the admin team. Even though our principal is God knows where, again,
AMD. The day's over. You can stop being an AP right now.
shit fucking sucks, man. I'll see y'all on Sunday. I will text you all my address if you don't already have it from the previous potluck. You were at the Christmas party. How do you not have it? And
It's fine.
anyway, I'll
pick it up
resend
on
it
my
out to
way,
you all.
CL.
Yeah, I'll send it out to y'all.
I don't drive.
I got you.
I can.
A bicycle?
We'll see how that holds up with the hot concrete, but be careful. Stay hydrated with more than this. Sunscreen, is that gonna work? And I just look at Evelyn.
No, it's not. It's not gonna work at all.
But yeah, thanks. Here's to y'all. And
The Allendale Academy.
You're here.
And unless anyone has anything else they want to say, that we can go to break on that. All right, we made it through the last day of school. We're gonna take a quick break, 5 to 10 minutes, and we will be back here. Make sure you get up and stretch, have some water, you go to the bathroom, whatever you need to do, and we will see you right back. and unmuted. Welcome back, everyone. So far we have made it through the end of the last day of school. And today is the Saturday, the day before the world is going to end after the sun explodes. Yeah, so again, this is a show where we all will die at the end. And so that's happening on when we start Sunday. So if that's not for you, then you can check out now, or you can check out when we say that it's Sunday. That's up to you. If you want to stick around, cool. We love to have you here, but we just want to make sure everyone's taking care of themselves. So with that being said, this game is When the Sun Dies, and at the beginning of each day, everyone has a group scene, and since we all don't live together, Meg had suggested we start that group scene with a group text, so go for it.
Hey y'all, just wanted to check in to see how you're all doing. Here's what we got from the emails. Thanks again for responding to the potluck thing. I know it was short notice. I'm heading over to HEB now. Maybe I'll run into you. LOL. Laughing emoji. Don't forget, tomorrow we'll start it maybe early in the day, probably about 10. Who knows how hot it'll get today. Please stay cool as best as you can. XOMD. Send.
Awesome.
Please.
Yeah. I actually can't go to HEB anytime soon, but I'm going later if anyone wants to. And then I send like eyes emoji, Huey.
After several minutes of responding, Huey goes, I was trying to max a WoW character tonight, but that's fine.
Millie responds, I've got plans this part of the day, parentheses CL, and then we will go to HEB after. And then she does a roller skate emoji. P.S. I'm bringing shrooms for tomorrow. It'll be a real fun trip on the last day of school, on the last day of the world.
Sounds great. I love Portobello. Exclamation point, send.
Amazing. Amazing.
She writes back, who's gonna tell her?
Empty.
Huey sends the gift.
CL sends the gift.
Oh yeah, Huey sends the gift like Homer just like falling back into the bushes.
CL sends the
Evelyn.
gift of like, we gotta tell him. Can't tell him. You gotta tell him.
Who's good? MT, that's not. Yeah.
Human drugs.
She puts in a crystal ball and then a mushroom emoji and sends that over.
Sounds great. Oh, hey, can somebody bring those like special brownies? I've always wanted to try one.
And Millie writes Huey.
It's like everyone's like Huey.
He's just like, I'll call my brother.
And then Millie does the finger guns.
CL sends a side text to Huey saying, who you leveling in WoW?
Huey just replies, I figured I'd try Rogue again, honestly. Hunter got boring.
I play support shaman. Why have we never talked about this before?
Huey replies, one, I don't know. Second, I'm sorry for you.
Millie's gonna text CL and be like, wear thick, comfy socks when I pick you up. I'll be there in about 20 minutes, which she'll be late. She'll be like 40 minutes late. Like, she'll be there in 40.
Yeah, like every 5 minutes. It's like, so
Oh,
where are you?
I'll text Evelyn and be like, do you think Millie likes me? I get the feeling she doesn't like me.
I text you back. I don't think Millie has a problem with you whatsoever. Like I think it's more of like It's closer to apathy.
That's almost worse.
Closer to apathy.
No, I mean, and then they're like double. Wait, no, I think you're fine. I think you're great.
Aw. Thanks. Pink sparkle heart emoji.
Rainbows. And then I text Millie, hey Millie, you're cool with MT, right?
She responds like, yeah, question mark. We haven't interacted as much in a personal capacity. I'm excited to see what she's like. Hi.
Honestly, same. And then I send it back. And I was like, that's what I thought. Like, okay, thanks. It's like, can't wait for the portabellas. True.
She sends back the sideways laughing emoji.
Thank you for clipping that. I was desperately hoping somebody would. Yeah, and I'll get to making my grocery list and running through everything. And because I hate traffic, I'm there as soon as the store opens.
Question.
Mhm.
What is MD's cleaning house playlist?
It is a mix of 2000s everything, R&B, Latin hits, hips don't lie, that kind of thing. Classic like cumbia like cleaning mixes, like it's just everything.
Obsessed.
So she's over here like white girl twerking to Hit My Humps by Black Eyed Peas.
I don't know what my first thought was Boys to Men, but like that was my first
no,
thought.
it's, and I'm only saying that because that's played like twice on my Spotify today.
Fair enough.
I forgot how much I love
At least
that
you have
song.
taste.
It's great. So yeah, she's just like my humps, my humps, my humps, my humps, while she's like wiping the windows down. Completely.
Check it out. No, God, it's gonna stop. It's too late. It's incepted me.
Never gonna leave.
CL doesn't have a car, but do they have a license?
I'm gonna say yes.
Perfect. So Millie rolls up to your apartment and parks the car, gets in the passenger seat, sends you a text telling you she's there, and then hotboxes the car.
Ciel comes out wearing like some short shorts and like a tank top, ready to go to the roller rink, and like wearing some like mid calf length big socks.
Dig the look.
And
You look hot.
thanks. I just looked up what do people wear at roller rinks. I didn't have a bright pink scrunchie, so
I do.
and
Like
then
she digs around in her backseat, which is a disaster. Pulls out hot pink scrunchie and gives it to you.
perfect. I actually don't have a pink scrunchie, otherwise I totally would.
And she goes, "I'm high as fuck now. You don't mind driving, do you?"
Yeah. Can we like clear out some of this smoke so I can see?
Yeah. It rolls down all the windows, waits a little bit.
Okay.
You know how to skate,
Where-
right?
No. But I'll learn.
Yeah, I'll teach you. It's fine. Let's go.
Okay.
And she's gonna punch in on the GPS where we're headed.
Ciel is not a confident driver. It's like very sudden stops and starts.
Better than somebody
It's like
driving high.
it's like the like as we go down to stop at the lights, like stop. But you get there.
And so she gets out, goes in to the place. Some apathetic teenagers, they're doing their job, and she's like, "Hey, so end of the world. Cool if we just skate without paying." and they don't give a fuck. They're paid minimum wage. They're only here because they don't like their family. So they let us in for free.
Valid.
She gets skates out for you. Shows you how to lace them up so they don't get blisters real bad. And gets her own skates out. She has her own pair. They are sparkly. They have rainbows on them. And she starts showing you how to skate. Oh, also Millie totally drives like a Subaru Outback from like 1999, like old car. But hey, it still runs. So she drives it, and there's like bumper stickers all over the back, all the political leanings that she is. She's very super leftist and very gay, so like lots of that happening as well. Lots of rainbows. So yeah.
I'd like to imagine there's a bumper stick that just says "very gay"
Yes.
on it.
Absolutely. She is that lady. But yeah, it takes you in to skate.
Ciel is probably not a very confident skater either, what with the never having done this before. And so is like holding on to the boards of the thing and just kind of doing the like kicking the feet out kind of thing and trying to stay balanced and trying to
All right,
dance a
fool, I
little bit.
gotcha. And she's gonna come over after you've like got your feet under you and hold out her hands, and she's skating backwards and will pull you out away from the wall.
Okay.
You got it.
I
believe in you.
All right. Okay. So what do we do at a roller rink?
You skate.
Do we? Oh, okay.
It's fun.
Okay. All right. And so Ciel is going to just try to get some kind of velocity.
I think the whole way Millie's guiding you, and then the same move that you did yesterday, putting your arm around her, she's now on the side of you doing that so that you don't fall. And then like the DJ starts playing music because they've realized, oh, there's people out here. And so there's some like disco happening.
Oh, that music makes sense now. Yep. Okay, got it. Understood.
And we just skate for a bit. So yeah.
Would you this is going to sound really corny. Do you come here often?
Yeah. I kind of grew up skating. It's one of the few like exercise activities I legitimately enjoy. So yeah, it's fun and it's easy and people have a good time. Sorry, the chat's distracting me. That wasn't my intention because I didn't talk to Bo about it before we went roller skating. So
I'm down with it.
okay,
It's fine.
it's a date now. The chat has decided. Okay, so yeah, so she have they gone out before?
Looking for something that I can flip. Let's say
Yeah, let's roll
no.
a die. We're supposed to roll dice
Oh,
for
okay.
this game.
Are we?
Yeah,
Yeah.
so there is a D6 system where if you like something big is happening, so whatever fate is up to you all, you can make a single roll. 1 to 2s are failures, 3 and 4s are complicated successes, and 5 and 6s are total successes. So here's what I'm thinking. If I roll a 1 or 2, we have never been on a date, so this is like a very awkward thing that we're doing right before the world ends. If it's a 3 or 4, we've been on dates, but one or both of us didn't know because we're queer, and that's a thing that happens. And then if it's a 5 or 6, we've been on a couple of dates, and they were fun, and we had a good time. Sound good?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. I got a 3. So we've totally been on dates, but didn't realize it was a date. Like one of us didn't know. Anyway, so yeah, so I grew up skating. It's a fun thing to do. Plus, like I really like disco, and I like any excuse to look like a Lisa Frank nightmare in public. So
That's why I like hanging out with you. Millie, you're just so unabashedly yourself. You just like, I don't do this kind of thing. I stay at home all the time. And look at you. You look
well,
incredible.
I kind of tend to adopt introverts, and sometimes people are. I know you didn't have people here, and neither do I. So, wanted to make sure you had people.
I don't have people. But I have you and
Yeah,
people at school.
yeah, exactly. um. And now kiss. Uh. You guys, I'm gonna blush. I was not planning on doing this. I usually do these things in advance so that I am ready and not put on the spot. But yeah, I think Millie, if she feels like CL would go for it, we'll give you a little kiss in public.
I will consent to this. Absolutely. However, with the condition that that kiss makes Ciel stumble and fall.
Okay. Yes, I love this. I love it. Okay.
It's like and like loses their footing and then falls over. And it's like the scening is perfect. It's like they've fallen over. They're kind of like getting themselves up. And they look up at you, and there's like the disco ball light making a halo behind your head, and it's very cute.
Perfect. She'll help you up, and then we'll skate until like CL complains about their feet hurting, because if you've never skated before, it'll be painful. And then Millie will be like, all right, so I'm hungry, and HEB has those real good hot dogs, so you wanna head out? She's high. Reminder, she's fucking high. Like,
yeah.
As a Texan, this is offensive.
Costco has like really good pizza and really good hot dogs in their like food court. So I was just assuming that HEB has a food court. No, it does now.
They have
This
a
one
little,
does.
like, sushi area. They have sandwiches and pre-made salads. Like
there's like a hot dog stand out front, like because like the Home Depots around here always have like food trucks out in front of them. Yeah, because people they go pick up things for work and they need to eat food. So yeah, so we'll just assume that that's what's going on. There's a food truck out front that has real good hot dogs, so, or at least real good when you're high.
Yeah, I would order fries and a milkshake, assuming that they also sell milkshakes.
Why not? Let's go for it.
It's the end of the world. I want what I want.
They better have a milkshake.
Give me what I want.
And Millie will pay, and then she'll be like, all right, so I've got a list of shit we gotta get, and let's do this. And they'll do their shopping. And then afterwards she'd be like, so you want me to drop you off at home? You want to go to my place and like watch a movie and eat ice cream?
That sounds lovely. What's your favorite kind of movie?
Honestly, I like a little of everything. I like everything, really, truly. I think we should probably watch a comedy.
Makes sense. I was definitely.
9 to 5?
Sorry, which
9
one?
to 5. It's classic.
I've never seen.
What?
No.
Okay,
What
well,
about?
you're
What's
gonna.
about? I mean, I'm down to watch it. I'm not saying. It's just I haven't. What is it?
Well, it's Dolly Parton
Okay.
and Jane
Yeah.
Fonda and Lily Tomlin,
Okay.
and that's all you
On
need to
board.
know. Let's go for it.
On board. Let's do this.
And she's gonna in the HEB. She's gonna get the biggest thing of chocolate ice cream she can, and then like everything you would need for a banana split. And she does that thing you do when you shop while you're high, and there's just like way more junk food than she needs.
Mm-hmm.
And she's like, "Oh yeah, this is I gave up the vegan thing, so just FYI," and then just starts shoveling more shit into her cart. And then we can head out, and yeah, if you want to take your scene to like that happen, if you want your scene to have happened before all of this, like we can backtrack because I know you wanted to try to contact your mom. So
I can save it for like later in the evening.
perfect. Okay.
At night, make it real sad and dark.
You had like a real great day, and then this bad interaction with your mom. Cool.
Right? It might be good. We don't know yet.
True. So yeah, so she gets out. She's got like her couch is like super really comfy. It's like a bright color. And gets all of the stuff set up. Her AC is blasting, so it's real comfortable. Makes banana splits and eats junk food, and that's dinner.
Mhm. Yeah, see, I'll definitely like at some point starts like throwing popcorn at Millie's face and like trying to get it like in your mouth kind of thing. And yeah, good. A nice little date.
End of the world date. It's actually I'm gonna have to do this date someday because it sounds really fun.
Does sound really fun.
Get high,
That
go roller
implies the end of
skating,
the
make sure it's
world.
disco music, eat ice cream and junk food. It's great. It's perfect. That's the scene I wanted to have, so someone else can go next.
I'm gonna text Evelyn. Hey. Smiley face.
Hey, with 3 Ys.
Because we know what that means. Do dot. Like there's just ellipses everywhere. Do you want to go grocery shopping with me?
Yeah, one moment. And then I send a message to Huey. Get fucked, loser. I'm going to grocery shopping with MD.
Huey looks at his phone, tilts his head, and is like, "Well," and goes back to leveling his rogue, I guess.
Nerd.
It's like play your WoW or whatever.
I mean, that's exactly what he's doing. He's not gonna get angry about it. Like it's kind of a call out, but like it's not an accurate one.
No,
so, like,
yeah.
He's like a yeah, I guess that is kind of what I'm doing. He's also ignoring about like 30 texts from students right now, all along similar lines. But we'll get to that when we get to it.
Oh God, no, yeah, that's so funny. I like to think that like they live near, like the kind of the people that live the closest. They live in the same neighborhood, so they hang out a lot. So it's like, it's like I talk to you a lot. So it's like get fucked, loser. I'm going with them,
nerd.
Get nerd. It's like, but yeah, I'll if you want to hang out later, I got you. And then text back MD. Yeah. My schedule's free. I'm so down to do this. Let's go shopping or looting. I don't know if people are going to be working at the thing or if people are making us pay.
Oh, good point. Dot.
Should we
Guess
bring
we'll find
money?
out. What?
It's like, should we bring money?
I mean, we still have our debit cards.
Okay. And it's like, I'll be here. Am I driving or are you driving? I can drive. I'm a I'm a
My
driver.
brain stopped for a second. Sorry, I was like, do I want to drive and how do I want to drive? Like, I started thinking way too much about it.
It's like no worries. I
Um,
could drive. Like I said, guys.
Okay.
Yeah.
I'll see you in a couple minutes.
Be there in insert X amount of time it takes for me to get to your house. 10, 15, who knows? What kind of like is we're in Houston, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. Is that like a super long, super spaced out place?
It depends on the neighborhood we're in, but I guess
Um,
for the sake of like storytelling, ignore my partner's face in the background. For the sake of story, I didn't just have a growth. The sake of storytelling, we could say like we're all probably like maybe 15 minutes in either direction, just because
Yeah,
in large metro
easy.
areas, especially in Texas, that's kind of
Oh, yeah.
the ideal distance to get to work. So it could take you 15 minutes from work to your place, maybe 30, since like I can say like I'm on the other end.
Learning Texas lore today. Yeah. So I
Texas lore.
Texas lore. Yeah. So Evelyn gets in her 2021 braid. I
Honda
use the same
Accord.
car. I use the same car in every game. It's the CJ Multiverse single vehicle. Toyota Sienna. There we go.
Oh, okay.
It's a minivan, or it's not mini, it's a van. I don't know why they're called minivans. Uh
Because they're not those
Yes.
big white numbers that are.
oh yeah. I guess those are big vans. Those
Yeah.
are whatever the opposite of macro vans. I
Yeah.
get in my miniature van and ride to come get you. And 15 minutes later, you hear the honk. It's a Star Wars theme, I guess, because that's funny.
I'll come on out.
Bad horn.
It's a long one.
Yeah.
The
The whole neighborhood knows you're there.
Yeah. And it's
Mel is definitely sitting inside, just like,
it's like,
and
hey,
then
I'm
leaves.
here, ready to go to HEB.
Yeah. So yeah, there's an HEB like around the corner from us. I can get us there.
Yeah, just lead the way. Then hits the reverse. She's a very good driver, or at least a very relaxed driver. Soft turns, going soft accelerations. This is how CJ drives. So soft accelerations, just getting there as calmly and without as much traffic as possible. Hopefully, who knows who drives?
Then you have like
the
the angry bird in the passenger seat cussing everybody out in like 3 languages. Yep, that's me.
just
Yeah. So as we like get there, I guess just going through all the lists, I'm like, okay, so what all did you need to get for your stuff?
well, I needed some tomato sauce. I get some rice. Maybe some beans, some seasonings. I apparently needed to go grocery shopping, which is really funny considering now.
Well, I don't know how the layout is over in your neighborhood with the HEB, but in mine, Evelyn ditches me. In mine, it's so the rice will be in 9 beans. Are you talking like refried beans or like the actual beans?
Refried works.
Okay. Those cans will be over, actually probably a 9 too. You said tomato sauce, probably 13.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's go ahead and do that, and then I just need the stuff over in like produce, to finish up some dressings and stuff, and then that'll be it.
Fast trip.
Yep.
Yeah. And like we split. And I think it'd be funny if like one of us sees like a student or something that like, oh.
I think after what we can do for that is like, as like I go to like reach something, because I'm like 5'4". Like I'm gonna try and reach for something I need to get and just be like, Evelyn, can you help?
Yeah. Just oh 5'4". I'm 6 foot now because I didn't think about my height before this moment. Just kind of grabs it. It's like, here you go.
And I just kind of like reach back around and be like, thanks. And just put it down and then just keep grabbing the cart.
Just hey, did I read the text right? Is Ciel making ambrosia salad?
Yeah. I probably will. I'll give it like a small try. I just
Not eating that. I'm be real. I will not be trying it at all.
that's
Uh,
fair.
But I will act like it's good because who needs
sure.
to?
For sure. Um uh well, and I'll like accidentally like touch your hand as I like go to pass around you. And like go around to the actual like handle side of the cart and start pushing like, okay, so now we need to go to okay, we're in 10. 13's that way. So now we just need to go to 13.
Yeah. We just kind of I guide the cart because why not? And it's like yeah. So Imperial, I have nothing. I don't know where that sentence was gonna go. Yeah, you look really nice today.
Thanks. I have no idea what to wear for tomorrow. What are you gonna wear?
Oh, see, I was thinking this nice like tank top, really like get some air, show off the arms, as little clothes as possible, literally because I think it's just getting hotter. And I don't want to be uncomfortable during my last moments. God.
Yeah.
Yeah. What about you?
I was thinking I have like a purple tank top that I really like wearing. So I might do that. I don't know if I'll dress it up or anything because I need to make sure I've got the waterproof makeup. Oh, we're gonna need to go to the cosmetics aisle.
Yeah. Oh, like, oh my god, we both wear tank tops. We could like match. I could.
Twinsies, yes.
Yeah. We could like color coordinate. Like, I'll send you a pic, and then we could like I don't know. I got a few of them, so I don't know which color I'm gonna wear.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, definitely.
Okay. Yeah. So like we go through and I'll be like, so what are the colors you have at home?
Yeah, so I've got blue, red, purple, green, and like it's like way like an orange one, a striped one. I've got one that I had for Pride. I got this bisexual one, like just way more than a few tank tops.
No, it's okay. Me too. Well, I guess which one is the comfiest?
I guess the blue one.
Okay. So we could do like a shimmery eyeshadow. Do you want to do eyeshadow or do you just want to do like eyeliner and stuff?
No, I think that'd be I mean, I don't do it often, so like, could you like do that for me?
Yeah. Just come over early tomorrow and you can do that. We can do that.
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Shut up. You can do that. My partner's making fun of me.
Trying to aggressively get the scene where like one laying down during the makeup.
Yeah, so I can totally do your makeup. I don't mind.
Yeah, great. Evelyn's like Evelyn's done their makeup millions of times. No, I'm bad at it. Like, you've seen Evelyn come to school in a full face.
No, I'll keep it subtle, I promise.
Yeah.
I've got like bright colors. It's usually just for the kids.
Whatever you have, whatever works.
Okay. Well, I think that's everything. Let's go ahead and go. And do we want to pay for it? Okay.
I don't
Let's
think-
go.
we just like look at one of the youth at the register. It's like we're gonna just
Just
and they're
bag
like,
it up
yeah.
for us,
They're like
please.
not even looking. They're like, yeah, we're
Just-
texting.
Yeah, we'll just take a couple bags, please. Thank you.
Thanks, please, thanks.
And like while that's happening, as I like look up and over like towards the door, as it like chimes because people will come in sometimes. That's when we see Millie and Ciel, if y'all okay.
Yeah, and they totally walk in. We're like holding hands, and
Hi.
we see you guys and do one of these.
So like, "Psst, Evelyn,
It's like
do you see them?
is that?
Yeah,
Oh my god, are they like a thing?
I guess.
Millie spots you guys and just starts waving.
If we're not all gonna see each other in a month.
This is not the first time that Millie's been fully high in public and run into Melissa, and so she's just like, "Fuck it, whatever, I don't care."
She's high a lot more than she'll ever tell you. And okay, well we're good to go. Come on.
Yeah. Just like send a text to CL. Like, I don't actually know what this. CJ doesn't know what this text gonna be. It's like
Just a winky face.
So, yeah, it's like winky face to CL.
All caps, finally.
Yeah.
CL texts back with like the eyes emoji and then just MD question mark.
It's like I guess I'm working on it. It's just
There's like about 5 winky kissy faces and like a bunch of heart emojis.
lovely. Obsessed with the texting dynamics of the group.
Yes.
Very, very cute.
I think Millie also
We text like high
texts Huey,
schoolers, and that's
it's, like,
hilarious.
it's riddled with typos, and she texts Huey. She's like, "Hey, guess what? I just saw Evelyn and MD shopping together, and I think something's happening."
How does he respond to this? I think he just kind of says like, she told me they were going, and like he says that with a period at the end of the sentence, so you know there's like, I'm clearly maybe possibly like not upset but like feeling things about this, but I'm not going to say anything, thus I'm ending the sentence with a period rather than just sending the text without any punctuation.
And Billy is
This requires a follow-up text.
right. Billy looks at it, looks at CL, and is like, "I'm too high to deal with this here," and just hands CL her phone.
Moon.
I'm just I'm gonna like put in like CL : you good?
Think Malcolm replies, yeah, just about to call my brother. No big deal.
Oh, good luck? Question mark.
Just replies, probably need it.
I'm going to send a gif of Sully hugging Boo.
He replies one of those like weird bunny, just like blowing a kiss.
Those bunnies are my favorite.
I love them. They're fantastic. They're just so strange and adorable.
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Like
that,
me.
I think that's the end of where I
Strange and
wanted to go.
adorable.
I don't know if Evelyn wants to do anything aside from that after we get like unloaded.
I think everyone's good. Maybe like is later heading over to say what's up to Huey, but
Okay.
outside of that, I'm good.
Yeah, and I'll just go back to cleaning my house and prepping the foods.
Drops
I
you
should do
off.
that today.
Yeah, drops you off and just goes back to their neighborhood.
Fair. I guess I should. So yeah, I guess for the day for Huey mostly looks like what he mentioned, leveling up his WoW character. But in between that, I think maybe like 20 or 30 minutes into like his adventuring, his phone goes off, and then again, and then again, and then again, and he's just like, what in the world? And like at first it's like a student, he's like, okay, maybe this is like a few students text him for like homework advice, like, how do I spell this word? Or, you know, it's like random things like that every now and then. It's like he goes to respond, but the first one just says like, hey. And then he's like, what in the? And going through the rest of the text, they're all students. And at that point, he's recognizing this is a concerted effort. This was not, this is coordinated. And so they all kind of mostly say like, hey, what are you doing? Are you busy? What you plan for the weekend? And then the last one from like one of his absolute favorite students, it's just like, are you gonna tell her? And I think at that point he's like, of course. And like he kind of doesn't respond at first, just goes back to playing WoW and trying to keep himself preoccupied for a bit. But I think it's maybe right after he gets the text from Evelyn, where he's like, and so he responds to his student, it's just like, maybe, and like puts an emoji, which is not a thing he ever does in a text to students ever, but just like maybe, like, you know, shrug emoji. And then gets several other response texts about how that's not good enough and about how the world's going to end and how, like, you know, a lot of yada yada, usual kid emotional support nonsense. And eventually he just says like, all right, I should actually do the thing I was going to do. And so he calls his brother, and I think it's a pretty short conversation overall. They don't really talk about too much, mostly just, you know, how are things? Did you get the news? What are you up to? How's the wife? You know, how's everything? Small stuff like that. And then eventually, very annoyingly, his brother basically does the exact same thing, just you gonna tell her? And Malcolm's like, no, I'm not actually. And the why is mostly just there's, you know, less than 48 hours left in the lifespan of the universe. I realized I said Malcolm again, didn't I? Mixed characters again. My fault. Malcolm's his brother. We'll go with that. Why not? That's how we'll go with that. Why not?
Perfect.
That won't be confusing at all.
Ever in my brain at all. And Huey just kind of says like, listen, there's less than 48 hours left in the lifespan of everything that we know and love. I think I'm gonna let her do her own thing for whatever time she's got left. And Malcolm's like, or is you kind of like, yeah, that's sort of a thing you do all the time, is let people do whatever they want around you. Maybe switch that up for the next last bit of your life if you could. And he's just like, all right, well, if I wanted advice, I'd have called you for advice, asshole. And then actually calls him for advice, asks him for advice on how to make pot brownies, because that's what he plans on bringing to the festivities as was planned. So yeah, that's mostly his evening. And I think afterwards he just kind of spends some time to himself before Evelyn comes over to visit. I'm sure she has some plans for them to hang out and or watch a movie or something. So I don't know. But outside of that, he'll probably just spend some time in his room hanging out, reading a bit of a book. Probably the autobiography of Malcolm X. He's a big fan of that book. And then I think he looks at a picture over his nightstand of an older woman in a bed and just like, I'll see you soon, Yema. And then I think at that point he gets knocked at his door and is like, oh, yeah. Right. So just, hey,
yeah. You see Evelyn kind of like holding a case of like beer, and I don't know what other people hold, and it just is like, what's up?
Not much. Just running through WoW, but I could stop for a bit.
Yeah. And then just kind of comes in, puts the beer down.
Yep.
Sits down, cracks one open.
Huey turns on the TV. It's still running the latest stream of like the NALCS games, because the only sports we watch is Professional League of Legends. So it's just my bad. You can put on whatever you want, obviously.
Yeah. I think Evelyn like specifically puts on like this is just Crazy Stupid Love.
Fair enough.
That just kind of sits there in silence, just like staring at you.
Without looking in your direction, just, so how were groceries?
Gay. How was WoW?
Less gay, but equally entertaining, I hope.
Maybe. I mean, I saw Millie and Ciel.
Oh, sweet. You got my $10 then?
Yeah. Just kind of like takes it out, puts it in the hand.
Call that one a mile away.
Yeah, all right. What about you? What are you gonna do?
Honest, I'm just gonna throw those brownies in the oven and keep leveling this rogue until I forgot Sleepy. I honestly wasn't even sure about going tomorrow, to be perfectly sure, but I mean, last chance to do that ever. So,
I'm gonna
Yeah.
text Huey
oh
like,
dear.
right before you say that.
Mm-hmm.
And just be like, hey.
Uh,
Face.
I think he'll like flip his phone up into his hand, look at the text, and then look over at Devil and just speak of the devil. Sup, MD?
I just wanted to let you know that I'm really excited to see you tomorrow.
He just kind of takes it. There's like several minutes of typing,
Not
which
shut up.
doesn't make enough sense given that the reply is just, yeah, same. But the impression being they probably spent several minutes typing and retyping, thinking about the right way to respond to that. But just ends up with, yeah, same. And then looks over is, scratch that, I'm going.
Well, what reason were you not going to go in the first place?
Because I'm neurotic and don't socialize well.
Yeah, but everyone wants to see you.
Still haven't figured out why.
That because we like you. I'm
Still haven't
not.
figured out why that either.
That there's people don't well because you're cool.
Opens his phone again.
Yes. I just wanted to let you know that I know we didn't talk a lot this year, but I think you're really cool. And well, given the circumstances, I would have liked to have become closer friends. And I'm really glad that you said yes to coming to the party, because it may be short-lived, but at least we can shut up, Bo. At least we can hang out for the last couple of hours. Not a love triangle when you're polyamorous, okay?
I mean, fair enough. Huey takes a bit and just is like, again, several minutes of typing before the kind of very short response of just like, yeah, there were a lot of things I wish we had time to do, but hey, at least tomorrow's there. And I think he looks over at Evelyn and it's just like, the response is, if you plan this, I swear to all the gods. But it's hard to seem convincing given the florid pink blush on his face.
It's like Evelyn is literally just like doom scrolling and drinking a beer. I do not have the slightest idea what you are talking about.
On Evelyn's phone. Hey, what time did you want to come over tomorrow?
I'm obsessed with MD. It's like stops the scrolling. I don't know what time the barbecue is. Whatever 2 hours is. Whatever 2 hours before.
Barbecues don't have start times. People just show
You're
up.
so right.
Well, yeah, but it's MD, so you know I had one.
Yeah.
Something unreasonable too, like 10 a.m. or
10
something.
Yeah,
a.m.
Like,
I think I hit at 10. So if you want to get there at like 8 or 9, that's
Yeah,
fine.
I'll get there at 9 because nobody shows up at 10.
but your
I'm not
goddamn
even
house at 8
I'm not even
a.m.
awake.
Yeah, literally. It's like oh yeah, I'll show up like 9:30, like technically 30 minutes before, but knowing nobody is coming until 12.
Liza, I am not calling it a brawlicule.
Absolutely not.
I refuse.
You are not re-traumatizing me.
What was it?
Wow.
500, 400,
518.
518 times, baby. Can't be stopped.
Ah.
But yeah, so okay, cool. See you then. Heart emoji. And then
See-
ping to Huey. Can't wait to see you tomorrow. Don't forget the barbecue's at 10. Heart emoji.
He'll reply with 2 heart emojis. One of them's the twin ones with the smaller one and the big one. That's how you know it's
I
real.
love that one. It's a good one. That's a gay heart.
That's how you know it's real. Send me double hearts so I know.
I forgot my name. Evelyn's like, yeah, you gonna go early? You're gonna proclaim your love into the stars before they all disappear?
I'm gonna find something rusty in this home and stab you with it.
Okay.
Promise. Just gonna
I
like right here. Just
hate you.
gonna make it look. You get like. Are you gonna take me out before the sun does?
Ran that in year one. Not doing that again.
Yeah. All
Are
right.
you gonna take me
Uh,
out where the sun does? I need to put that on a fucking t-shirt. That's amazing. And I'll put like the poly flag in the background.
It's really funny. It's like, look, I've known you long enough, intimately, to know that you're not gonna make a move.
I'm gonna go
You live here.
and I'm gonna see what happens. No, I mean I'm gonna go to the thing
Oh.
tomorrow and I'm gonna see what happens. And you aren't gonna say anything until after anything happens for the sake of
I-
my sanity.
I'm going to get my makeup done in the gayest way possible.
Well, aren't you lucky?
Do you want your I can do we can take turns. You can come with me.
You know, I've had a student makeover once this week. I think I'm gonna handle dressing myself for the rest of the time that I'm alive.
But this is an adult makeover with subtle subtext of like imagine Matt, close your eyes.
Instead of doing that, Huey's going to put both hands on Evelyn's shoulders and just go, Evelyn, the last time I was closer than 4 inches from your face was in Reno. And we don't talk about Reno, right?
No.
We don't talk about
Reno. No. It's like
You're
I
welcome.
didn't mean my face. I meant MT's face. Coward.
Oh,
Yeah, now close your eyes.
I love streaming with queer people.
dude, let's go and actually does close his eyes kind of awkwardly.
Now imagine you laying on your back and MD with a brush just dabbing your eyes and getting really close and like, oh, did I do it right? And just all of a sudden just
I
that
All right,
gonna
opening my
cry.
eyes again.
Slip.
Yeah.
Shia LaBeouf.
All right, opening my eyes
Looking
again.
good
I
to
hate
You
this.
shine.
see the appeal. It's like, do you think I don't know how to do my makeup? It's not about the makeup.
No, I
Huey.
figured as much. I just fine. I'll. What time are you going?
As early as I can.
I was gonna do a raid this morning. I just fine. It's fine. It's
Well,
fine.
Were you even gonna? What time were you going?
When I finish the raid, probably.
We're going. No, I'll be here. I'll be here.
But
At
my
9:15.
mythic.
You don't have to sleep.
You're right. I don't.
Sleep is for the dead, and that's going to be us soon.
You make an excellent point, and
I know.
I have a rogue to level, so you should leave my house.
Yeah. Do you want to bring these? I'm coming back for these tomorrow. Put them in the fridge. Actually, I'm going to put them in the fridge because you'll forget.
Good call.
And then just kind of like puts them in the fridge and heads out.
Huey stops at as he's at the stairs, and Evelyn's on their way out the door. Just looks back. Hey, Ev.
Yes.
Reno was fun.
Always is, baby. And then just like closes the door. That's it. That's all
Yeah.
I'm going to do. Is that all of us?
You think so? Yeah.
I still have mine, but if we
Oh.
have to hurry up, we have to
No.
move on for.
Take your
the next
seat.
one.
Take your seat.
So after Ciel leaves Millie's place, Ciel is probably going to on the way home, because they got they have to walk because I'm assuming that Millie's not driving. And,
No, Millie would have called you an Uber. That's some nonsense. She
I
wouldn't
would
have let
walk.
you walk home.
And no, because they're gonna call their mom on the way home. So they're walking out. It's like dark, and there's like a weird half glow to the sky because the sun is way closer. And they call their mother. Hi, Mom. I know I haven't chatted with you a while. It's been 5 years. Yes, I know the world is ending tomorrow, Mom. Yes, I look. I just wanted to say that even though you hurt me 5 years ago, that I forgive you. And I am really sad that I can't come and see you before all of this. I can't be with you. I can't hug you. You were a great mom my whole life. And I'm sorry we didn't have more of that time together. Yeah, Mom. Yes, I'm eating. It's the end of the world. Give my love to Dad, will you? Hangs up the phone. And continues walking, looking up at the stars, tears streaming down their face. Makes their way home.
Millie, who has no idea that any of that heavy shit just happened, sends a group chat to everybody. Marg's my place ? And then a gif of like a group of old ladies chugging margaritas.
I'll send back the Practical Magic Midnight Margaritas gif.
Perfect.
I was gonna run Black Temple first, but fine.
I'll get my night bag.
I like the idea that the couch, the very comfy couch, totally folds out for when the friends come over and we drink too many margs. Because I fully have a couch like that in my office for that purpose.
Lovely. As the story goes on, Evelyn becomes progressively more unhinged.
Does CL turn around?
Yeah, CL would join in. Would show up like mascara fucking smeared. Clearly been crying.
Millie does one of these. Like wipes it off for you, gives you a big hug, and then puts a margarita in your hand.
Thanks. Okay. Yeah. Anyone else here yet?
No.
Okay. And just like grabs you both sides of the face and gives you a big kiss.
Oh.
Let's fucking do this.
Oh. Okay. She locks the door.
Well, at least somebody got before the sun did.
I didn't intend it that way. I meant let's fucking do this as in have this party, but sure. I'm not gonna say no.
No, I like
spontaneity.
Is this like mild-mannered school counselor?
It takes out the
Millie
hair
just
tie.
assumes
Let's
that's where you're
go.
going.
Respect. I mean, look,
Listen.
you just had some. You just had a
I could
soul.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's fine.
My
Look,
fucking kidney.
You had a soul crushing conversation with your parent. How do you want to unwind?
Yeah.
Millie has no idea that
Depression,
happened.
sex.
What are you?
Oh my god.
If you want to like keep the locked door thing, I do have a similar thing as to how like I guess I can enter.
The window.
So I don't know if you want to like actually
It's
lock.
just MD in the window.
Hi. No. God, no.
Oh.
Just text Evelyn and he wait. Never mind. Run.
Abandoned ship.
No,
Right.
we have to have the group scene ending. So,
Yeah.
yeah. So
I'll-
once everyone
I'll show up, like-
arrives, Millie is like, "Are you guys gonna finally tell us about the Reno thing? Because like that's been like, it's the end of the world. Fucking what happened?"
Huey looks at Evelyn and kind of just like, "Are you gonna?"
Go ahead.
Okay, so if it wasn't obvious by now, Ev and I were a thing my first year here. It was a time ago. If I owe someone money for that, let me know. We'll figure that out. But there was the staff retreat in Reno. Good year. I figured it was a good time to cut loose for a bit. So, spent some time out, got some drinks, hung out. Bit of a good time, yeah. And I told her I loved her.
And I responded by, okay, so when I was in college, I learned that Four Loko and wine aren't a great mix. So I put it in a funnel and put it down to not think about these emotions. Anyway, longest night of my life, very good lay.
There, happy now? There's the Reno story.
Hmm.
World ends tomorrow. There's the Reno story.
It's about
Cool.
stories.
Millie turns the music up.
turns out that we were in Reno like 3 days longer than everyone else, and everyone's
Yep.
like, "What happened?" It's like we don't talk about it.
In this Reno,
How to start and end a relationship in 5 days.
how to start and end a relationship in Reno in 5 days. Look out for my next screenplay.
All right. So, yeah, everyone drinks marks. Whoever wants to crash on the couch can crash on the couch. Millie has a wildly large bed. It could fit 3 people. So yeah, crash wherever. And we should fast forward to the barbecue because we got to wrap this thing up so that
Sure do.
Foxy can be on their way. So, Meg, why don't you describe what the barbecue looks like? We can all real quick say what we brought, and then we can wrap this shiz up.
Yeah, so here's my backyard. And damn. There. Anyway, the brisket is pretty much done by like 6 a.m. ish. So I took off at home, right? It's barbecue day, right? I took off at home and and I took off home at like maybe 5-ish in the morning. Like I tried to like sneak out of Millie's house to come back and take care of the food. And so like while I'm getting ready, everything is pretty much set. And then I've got the banner, I assume, from Millie, because y'all made that. So I have that like slightly a little crooked because I'm short, and just kind of on the back window over here. And everything is pretty much set. And then I guess at like 9:30-ish is when Evelyn can come by and I can do their makeup. So I'll like shoot a quick text, but I can't wait to see you this morning.
It's in the Pex. Yeah. You get like a text at like 9:20 of like 5 minutes of press, and I would get there. Yeah, like on my way. And at that point, like Evelyn's like waking up on Millie's couch. like, like takes a look at Huey, smacks them. Wake up.
Eh.
We're going.
Ah, shit, I missed my raid.
Millie's been awake this whole time. Like she's been awake like for a while. Fully is like quietly eating her breakfast and then just hands you guys coffee and be like, you gotta go.
Yeah, we got a gay appointment. Just kind of like drinks the coffee. So
Feel like Ciel. Wait, how tall is Millie?
oh, not me.
How tall is Millie?
I'm Millie. Sorry, I was spacing out.
Yes, you are.
Millie's small. My characters are always short. She's probably like 5'2".
5'2". Okay. I was gonna say I was wearing one of your shirts, but I don't know if that would.
It would be a crop top, probably. No, because
Okay,
she
but
also
that's
has that like thing of
cute.
the art. Like she's one of those artsy fartsy people that wears like oversized clothes all the time. So yeah,
Okay. Well, we'll make it work.
yeah,
It's my apocalypse. I'll have it the way I want.
yeah. No, like, Lily has like a dress that would fit you.
Yeah, or like a robe or something.
Yeah.
Anyway. And is like just quietly, like very hungover, drinking that coffee. You have a gay appointment?
Yeah, don't go over to MD's house till 12.
Oh, okay.
Till 12. Mm.
Well,
We'll
He
have
was just blushing
fun.
again, honestly.
I need to shower, and this one needs to get their makeup done.
Ciel is gonna like hip check Millie and be like, yeah, I think we can figure out something to do in the meantime.
I know we're not going for innuendo here, but like it's like I'm sorry, I'll be better.
All right, guys, get out. And she like,
Not making it any better.
Scene.
Boo. Okay.
all right.
Like,
Uh,
so funny.
you guys want to do your scene real quick, and then we will
Mhm.
do our last 8 minutes of Earth.
Last 8 minutes of Earth.
Evelyn drives over, speeding. Because they like has their bag. Huey on the side. We at MD's house. We're here.
I'm glad the world ending. I'm never riding with you ever again in my life.
I am typically a lot more safer driver, but we have an appointment to be at.
Fair enough. That's quite the fan, MD.
Idea that it's
Hey, y'all. Yeah, I got this at a garage sale a couple years ago. I just thought it was funny. Come on in. Let me get your makeup done real quick. Oh, wait. Why are you here so early, Huey?
Evelyn dragged me along, figured I could use a makeover too.
Yeah. We actually just came from Millie's. Can I shower?
Yeah, sure.
Evelyn just like takes off their shirt, like sports bra, and just like goes to the shower immediately.
We
Sorry.
broke Meg.
They don't even like register. They just like thanks and just like takes it off and goes to the shower. Comes back. Towels. Thanks. Walks their 6-foot ass to go get a towel and gets in the shower.
Quite literally. Any case, they're quite the character.
Yeah. The makeup, right? Did you want to shower too? I have a guest bathroom.
I probably should. I take them pretty quick though, so don't. I'll be back in like 5.
Okay.
And I
Be
guess
getting greedy.
and I guess he'll go do that, like run himself into a shower, and honestly, mostly use it to calm his raging nerves. But besides that, yeah, probably makes his way back out while redressing himself as like, see, lightning quick.
Awesome. Okay. Well, here's what I've got. What colors do you want?
I've never done my own makeup. I've only got it done once in my life, and it was my mom.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite color?
Uh, Burnt orange isn't bad. Like a dark orange. I don't know.
Okay, I can work with that. And I'll just 4 inches from your face. You like just be doing your makeup.
You will probably notice that the pigmentation on his face seems to be rapidly growing rosier by the millisecond.
You can breathe. Remember, we work with small children. If it's okay if you haven't brushed your teeth, nothing phases me anymore.
Just not the problem. Not gonna breathe, but not the problem.
Fair enough. I'll just keep going. Okay, now I need you to look up for a minute, and I'm gonna get your mascara on.
And it'll just look up.
And I'm gonna put the wand, like, for those of you who don't do makeup on other people, my best way to do it is you're gonna have someone look up, put the brush like right by their lashes, and then tell them to look down. So I'm gonna have you do that basically. So look up real quick, and I'll put the brush there and be like, okay, and now like look down.
As he looks down, he's just like,
it's just cleavage.
Fair enough. I think he just says,
shut up.
You're incredible. Do you know that?
Flushed, and I just stay quiet. Can you look up again?
Yep. Looks up. Just that was stupid to say. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay. Look down.
And down.
Okay. I'm gonna do it on the other side. Look up.
And
down.
Down. We've got maybe 12 hours left of life. Yeah.
Yeah. I need to get through your makeup, and then I know I told Evelyn that I would do theirs too. Look up one more time.
Okay. Stupid question.
And look down.
Looks down.
And
how often do you do stupid things?
Not nearly enough.
Neither do I.
Well, not like it matters. We're all gonna die in a couple hours.
Point. I think he looks up himself one more time without being instructed whether or not anything's being done. And on the look down, we'll just try and kiss her at that point.
Little smooch.
Just, stupid things aren't that bad, huh?
You see Evelyn, you just hear Evelyn go, finally! And just like kind of in a towel. Just has been like waiting in the doorway. Oh. Just clapping.
This is probably a bad time to say this, but I've been in love with you for about 2 years.
Dare would be proud. Shut up, Nikki. With that though, like you're all
done. Okay.
Evelyn, get your butt over here.
Yep, and he would just rapidly scoots himself backwards. Okay, gonna go thank the gods, I guess. Be back.
There's stuff outside in the backyard too. If you want to start, go ahead and like just, help yourself.
Your wish is my command, and he'll just run off.
You mean to tell me you knew about this?
Of course. Literally everyone knew.
Well, I didn't.
Well, that's kind of the point.
Thanks a lot. Sit down.
It's like MD.
I'm gonna have to go grab a pillow cushion and sit on the stool.
MD. It did kind of like gestures at their body in a towel. I already know how to do my makeup.
Bang! Sorry.
Can I help you anyway? It'll keep me busy. and I kind of need it.
Have you, are you,
Please.
are you not under? Just kind of grabs your hand, empty. I'm trying. Walks away, and presumably fading to black is like explaining themselves. It's like MD. I'm trying to have a moment here with you, private or unprivate. Kind of looks at Huey. Would you could just come with me?
Okay.
Yeah, I think Huey just offers a smile and kind of like a nod and sort of like, end of the world. Have fun.
Dad, you fuck.
I like the extra finger of like dropping the edge.
No, it got stuck on my boob. It got
yeah.
stuck.
All right. Well, we know what happens next. I don't think we need to say it. So let's it's the last 8
Fade
minutes.
to rainbow.
Fade to rainbow.
Everyone's about here. It's the last 8 minutes. After the rest of the staff leaves, it's just the 5 of us because this is the group. Even though MD thinks Millie doesn't like them, this is our core group. Fade to Rainbow is the best thing ever. And so yeah, so it's just the 5 of us left. We get like the alerts on our phones. It's the last 8 minutes.
I think Huey kind of looks up at the sky as it's growing all kinds of strange reds and yellows and oranges, and just when you stop thinking about it, it's kind of pretty.
Dale looks at Millie and says, "Yeah."
I mean, we wasted a lot of time, but this last couple of days was real fun.
Agreed.
Could have been worse. And I mean, it could all have been worse. Yeah. Like there's people who spent their whole life to this point doing not a lot of anything or something they hate. At least we'd love doing the thing we hated. Yeah.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah, we did some good things together. We really did.
We made life better for people for what it was worth.
As I can say without a doubt, you all made my life a little better.
All right, Evelyn, behave.
Dale wearing sunglasses, but it's like
Just holding back.
Millie goes, you know what? And she like pulls everyone in a group hug. I love you guys.
Yeah. Huey, who's normally not big on outward affection, absolutely does like wrap the rest in a nice tight
And
hug.
she'll give
Just-
everyone a little smooch who will take one.
Why not? World's ending. Who cares? You know, my brother's with his wife and kids right now, but don't think there's anywhere else I'd rather be. You know, for the end, I guess.
It's just like you would have had to drive a while to get anywhere else. So
Yeah, that's also that.
it's a little convenient. It's like, isn't it? It's convenient that you're with me in the end.
Let's not push it.
Just kind of like hugs you a little tighter. It says, "Thanks for always being there."
You scratch my back, I scratch yours. That's how it works.
is that what you guys were doing this morning?
Hey.
Obsessed.
You would know, wouldn't you?
Hey.
Hey.
I think Millie will split off from the group hug and just give CL an extra smooch and extra long hug, and we'll just stay that way. We'll lay on the grass and look up at the sky and wait. Oh, also at this point we've all had.
Yeah, we're probably high.
Yeah, we're all high. The
Everyone
sky
is so
amazing.
high.
We're all
They brought the
big.
portobellos.
So it's probably way more touchy feely than what we're describing.
I mean, listen, you know
Physically
what?
very
It's
Oh my
all
god,
right.
I love you.
Yeah.
This grass is so grassy.
So grassy.
Very grass.
It's clovers.
Oh, good. Yeah. Really, that's
That's it. That's the sentence.
But anyways,
There
yeah.
it is.
She just lay down in the grass
Rainbow.
and ground herself into the ground and watch the world end.
I think Huey takes a really rare bit of initiative and, like, if she's okay with it, puts like an arm around MD's waist and like pulls her a little bit closer. And just kind of like, you know, arm around Evelyn as well and like pulls her in as well and just, yeah, this could be worse.
I think Evelyn goes, hey Huey,
Mhm.
love you too. And then just
Oh, I don't think that.
You all right over there? You okay?
My heart is breaking and
My
exploding
heart.
like the sun.
like this.
MV is just gone, y'all. Like she's faded. She's
God!
out.
Just
Lily's
enjoy the
"So that's what
vibe.
She's
like
doing
when
like
she's
grass
hot."
angels. Like it's just
Ah!
she's living
It's
her
like-
best fucking life right now.
That's how I want to die.
I
Making grass
would love
angels.
And then,
So, yeah.
is that it?
Yes.
All right.
Yeah, that's it.
And like that, the world has ended. I
Mhm.
believe there's a little blurb we're supposed to read. Let me double check.
Yes. The world ends.
Yep.
Yep.
Everything
Yep.
ends in a flash. It's bright, brilliant, and beautiful. In those last moments, you were afraid, but you had each other and so much love.
Fade to rainbow.
Fade to,
Fade to
I mean,
rainbow.
fade to blinding
Fade
white,
to-
more like,
To
but,
sun,
you know,
sunbow.
fade to blinding atom frying explosion. But you know,
Oh,
that's
God.
So
that.
in this game, there is a little check-in to make sure everyone is okay. So we'll do that post-stream so that we can get our outros done and get Foxy on their way. So I will go last. So why don't we start with Foxy this time?
Hey, folks, it's me again, Young Foxy, aka Big Foxy, also known as your favorite fox. You can find me on the internet at Foxy Eternal. It's FOXXII. Eternal's not the way it normally is, or hanging out over on Neon Lights Roleplay, doing all kinds of fun stuff. Next place you'll see me at is there on Wednesday for the wrap-up session of Against the Light, my game of, it's like Game of Thrones and D&D, except way more horny and a lot more fun. It's been a great campaign. Can't wait to wrap it up with all the players. This has been awesome. You all are incredible. I hope to play with you all again sometime in the near future. You're not safe from me. I'll find you. And that's it. Take care.
All right, CJ.
Hi everyone, I'm still CJ as I was before. Classic Dragon on the interwebs. Buy my games. I have good games. If you like gay things, I'm your person. Follow me on Twitter. I shitpost a lot. I don't have anything. This is literally the last thing I had to do this week, so I'm good for a while. If you want to see me perform, technically I play games on Wednesdays and Gen Con. Woohoo, yay, bye.
Meg.
Hey, I'm Meg. You can find me on Twitter at Narnia's Pants. Yeah, kind of same actually. This was the last thing I have this week. Next week, wait, shit, what day is it? What day is Tuesday? The 21st? Is that the day I get to go back to streaming on Tuesdays? It is! My Tuesday game, Rise of Nyarlathotep, gets to come back for season 3, where we are playing like high society mischief in our realm. So it's very, very interesting. It's not good society. It's a different one. I forgot what it's called, but it's like petticoats and something. It's fun. So that's how we're ending our stream saga. So catch me over on Ballad of the Seven Dice on Twitch on Tuesdays. And that's kind of all I've got going for me right now until my actual gay society game comes back. Preferably soon rather than later. We'll see what happens. Until then, like I said, find me on Twitter where I'm screaming about being a new assistant choir director after getting out of this hellscape of everything else, and help fund my move. I do have a Ko-fi on my Twitter. Moving is expensive. I have noodle, well, I mean, I'm strong, but I have noodle arms. So please help me move. Thanks.
And Bo.
Hello, everyone. My name is Bo. I use they, them pronouns, and you can find me all over the internet at Dorky Teacher, except for on Twitch, where you can find me at just Dorky Teacher. And I was Ciel Katongi, the very gay counselor. This was so much fun, and you can find me. I don't have any games coming up, actually. It's been a weird place where I'm like in between a lot of things. But I'm playing games on my Twitch channel. Tuesdays, I play games with Bright Dystopia. On Thursdays, I'm currently working my way through Dark Souls. And then Fridays, I play games with, again, with Bright Dystopia and It's the Riddler. So, and those are incredible people. So you should definitely come check that out. Yeah, if people have games that they want me in for, I mean, school's over next week for me, so I have time. And that's it for me.
All right. I am Nikki. I am on summer break. So, and I've packed my calendar like crazy. It was a bananas idea, and I did it anyway. Anyway, tomorrow we have our it's June. We have our June episode of our talk show with Nala Wu and Charlene Bayer from Tabletop Titties, and Nala Wu, the artist that you all should know who that is. If you don't, you should definitely watch the show tomorrow. And it is not the only Pride related thing we'll be doing this month. So on Thursday we have Rainbows, which is our all bimbo, thembo, and himbo show of Thirsty Sword Lesbians. I will be playing Lynette Lamore, and you should definitely check it out. And also premiering this week is our Starship Troopers actual play. So and Foxy's in that too. So definitely, if you enjoyed this, come watch that as well. So thanks everybody for being here. You're all wonderful, and we will see you on the internet.